specificities. That ain't even a word. I want an app that can do XYZ. I don't know.
I gotta rewind now. I gotta hear that again.
I'm sorry. You can please feel free to ask us. I want an app that can do XYZ, and we have no problem helping you find an app. But apps are like coffee. I hate coffee. So coffee's not for everyone. Some people like lattes, some people like espressos, some people like Starbucks. We can't tell you what app to install. Yeah. Thirdly, I gotta say, he's running away from WebOS. I'm hesitantly, patiently, might be going to WebOS for a tablet device. Oh, hear me out, folks. 1, the instant you turn the device on, you have root. No rooting needed. You are root. You own the device, literally. You can do anything you want to it. 2, if I developed 10 crappy applications, which they wouldn't be, they would be Podnutz Daily, Podnutz, Nuts at Night, Android App Addicts, Linux for the rest of us, and then video for all those or something like that. If I do that, I get a discount on official HP WebOS hardware. They're encouraging developers. 2, if the devices are as good as I think they can be, now's the time to get one if you are a developer, because it is a wide open market. There ain't nothing on the damn thing. Yeah. It's completely wide open. So I'm teasing the idea of going that way.
You know, it's one of those things that developers are probably saying, how long is this OS going to be around? Should I even put the time into it, type of thing. Yep. I mean, I would have thought HP would have surrendered to Android by now, but I guess they got so much invested in WebOS. And I don't know. It might be a great operating system. I never used it, to be honest. But he converted. The last caller converted.
Yeah, yeah. And the other thing I'll say, pound on the device as much as you can. Once you get it, you have 30 days from most companies to return it. 2, or it's actually 4. Stick with not being rooted or ROM for as long as possible, so you know what the vendor expects you to be able to do and how it's supposed to be able to act. And just in case something goes berserker, you can return it without any issues. After that, you have to slowly, methodically research how to root and what to ROM. Don't hesitate to shoot us an email. Even I have no problem helping you through the situation. But don't just jump in blindly and follow the first tutorial you see on rooting and ROMing, because it might not be a fun experience.
I did that, promptly followed by a phone call to door. So, but when I researched, I Googled it and looked best ROM for Evo or whatever, and that's how I found Fresh. So,
yeah.
All right, last one is not a voicemail. I'm sorry, it is an email from Nicole. She says, first off, love this podcast. It's one I often look forward to. Blah blah blah. She goes. Basically, I think that's all the compliments that she would be giving us in that blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I was wondering, what app in the Android market have you all regretted purchasing? Just sheer curiosity. For me, I have to say SPB Shell 3D Launcher.
Oh,
First off, it was $15. Secondly, I don't even use it. If you could add this to a future podcast, I'd appreciate it. Yes, it is added. As far as apps that were disappointing... Mm-hmm. I think the mosquito repellent one. I think I don't even think I downloaded it before I found out it was possibly malware. So,
oh, you did get that one?
I thought about it, and I can't remember if I downloaded it or not. Let's see, another one. I think that one that you could actually look at in 3D. That one I brought down, like you could draw 3D images and then put on 3D glasses and watch it. That crashed, went away, and I don't know whatever happened to that. So I just went, it's gone.
But did you buy it?
No, I didn't buy it. But,
okay.
All right. What do you guys have? Regretted apps.
Mine's not one I bought. It's Quadrant Standard. It gave me depression.
I love that app.
I bet.
That's a good one. Good one, Eric. All right. What else, guys?
Wow. I only have one app that I regretted all buying. Now, if you look at my app ring, you'll see a lot more apps that have a dollar value fixed to them. Most of them were Amazon free downloads. The one I regret is called Quick Clock Android Overclock. And the only reason I regret it is because it didn't work on most of the ROMs I had on the phone. But conversely, most of the ROMs I had on the phone allowed me to change to overclock right in the settings. So in hindsight, it was unneeded.
Okay.
For me, it was Night Vision. The Night Vision app was the most disappointing app. It really let me down, man. It left me in a very bad spot. So, yeah, that had to be the worst one.
Of course, anything connected to a near-death experience has got to be a pretty bad app. Sean, what about you?
I think I would say Angry Birds.
I was thinking that too.
You know, there was all this hype about it, and you know, I really wasn't into it, but man, it's addicting. So after I just re-ROMmed the other day, and I was in Titanium, and I was just like, no, we're gonna leave it off.
Good resistance. Hey, when you have a moment of weakness, just do not download it. You can fight it. Any other regrettable apps, guys? No, I can't think of any.
I'm
either.
sure there's plenty of them out there.
I know. It's one of those things where you ask a guitar player to play a song and you put him on the spot and then he can't think of any song that he knows. It's one of those. So happens all the time. We'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll bring some more up in a future episode.
Yeah.
That's a great question. Yeah. That's a great question. Thanks, Nicole. All right, that is going to be it for the voicemails and emails. If you want to send us a voicemail or an email, you could send it to mail@podnutz.com for emails. Voicemail, call. Wait, what's the phone number again? Tim, do you know the phone number for voicemail?
7076 podnut.
You got it. Call that on a regular phone, and we'll get a voicemail, and we will play it on the show. Okay. I think that's all I have to say announcement-wise. Let's bring it around one more time. Give Doris a chance to do one more quick thing.
The rundown.
Oh, the rundown.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
All
My
right.
needs are fulfilled.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, a Kimbo audio book player. There is a free trial, but it sounds like we need the full version. C::geo. That is literally C::symbol GEO. Geocaching for Android. Cut the rope. Here I am 2, the number 2. Peggle. PEGGLE. Google Plus. 3D BioBall HD free. A Monster ate my homework. Looks cool. Home switcher. SSH tunnel. Root uninstaller. Xfinity TV.
Awesome, Dor. And tell us where people could find you, if you would.
You can go to doorgeek.com. WordPress blog that sees roller coaster of activity. And if you want to support me, go to LinuxForTheRestOfUs.com. You'll also, to be quite honest, learn how to use a very free, very safe, very open, very standard compliant operating system.
Awesome.
With a really cool Google Plus feature that you can put right embedded into the operating system. Man, Windows has a long way to go.
Damn. I didn't even know that. That's pretty awesome. How about you, Tim?
My website, timscomputerfix.com, is my main site. You can find me there. You can also find me at Twitter on Timster_. You can email me at timster@podnutz.com.
Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Eric?
I just want to say thanks for having me on again, and I want to especially say thank you, Dor, for hooking me up with Google Plus. And I know I'm going to probably waste a couple hours at least tonight getting that going. You can reach me at www.siliconwrench.com or siliconwrench@gmail.com for email. And yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Eric. Always good to have you on. And
Absolutely.
Sean Johnson, where can people find you, Sean?
I'm at SJGeek89 on Twitter. Last time I was on, I said I'd probably post once a year, and then I was like, I should probably start doing it. And like Angry Birds, it's freaking addicting. So
Sean has a problem.
I do. So you know, if you just want to hear my crap, that's where you can find it.
Go to Twitter and find Sean to hear his crap.
Yeah, at SJGeek89.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean, for coming on.
No, thanks for having me. I always have a blast.
Definitely. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for Android App Addicts for tonight. We'll see you next time.